I sometimes argue that it's not just even the built environment, because even a bare virgin property needs to be maintained. A cemetery needs a facility manager. A cemetery need a facility manager. A mortuary need a facility manager. A field of the first job that was ever created was facility management. When God put Adam, for those that are Christians, in the middle of the Garden of Eden, what God told him was, I have given you everything. Take care of it. Take care of it. Adam was given the sole responsibility to take care of the earth, and which is one of the primary job that as humans we do. We take care of our environment, we take care of ourselves, and we take care of other things. So I want to say good morning. It's always a privilege to be here. When people think about facility management, they always think about buildings, generators, transformers, maintenance team, cleaners, security personnel, and service providers. But for me personally, I believe that facility management has evolved more than that. Today, facility managers are no longer just responsible to keeping facilities running. They're responsible in protecting the investment worth billions of naira, ensuring that operational needs are being met, controlling costs, improving satisfactions, and increasing sustainability or driving sustainability. The earth in itself is a big facility. The earth in itself is a big facility. So facility management is becoming more like a strategic business function than a simple operational one. Around the world these days, businesses, organizations that are embracing digital systems, predictive maintenance, smart energy management to create more value for their asset or from their assets. And that brings one of the biggest challenge that facility managers face. How can we create more value from these assets? The problem is not that facilities today suffer because they lack power, or they suffer because they cannot properly manage electricity. Every month, facility managers do struggle with questions like this. If you face such questions, you must have, why is the diesel consumption increasing? Why are residents complaining about the bills? Why is revenue lower than expected? Why is power disappearing without anyone knowing where it went? Why is collection taking weeks? Why do we spend hours preparing reports? Why are these residents not understanding us? Why is the budget not able to take care of the OPEX that we have for the year? These are some of the concerns, apart from the fact that people will complain, oh, there is no water, there is no the clean you're not cleaning properly, power is not available. All these revolve around the questions that I just asked. And in many estates and malls and commercial buildings, universities, hospitals, industrial facilities, These questions remain unanswered because the necessary data simply does not exist. So you can improve or you cannot improve what you cannot measure. And that is why we at Ibotech, we are working actively to ensure there is proper measurement. I posted something that the grid in itself is one of the largest synchronized machine ever built. And the Earth in itself is one of the largest facility given to humans to manage. We can see what happened in Lagos over the course of just a little rain that fell. The whole place is flooded. That's the dysfunction of not having a proper facility management system. So for us, we believe that, you know, some of all these things can not just be managed by just assumption, but with proper data. For example, every kilowatt that you generate or every power that you generate in your community or in your estate, you need to account for it. Even in your factory, you need to be able to account for it. 10 years ago, I've been always advocating for this energy accountability. Every payment that they make for power needs to be tracked properly. Every generator hour should be accounted for. Demand versus supply. Every liter of diesel should have a purpose. Every transformer should tell its own story. And that's where Ibotech is. Right? So for us, we're building what we call the Energy Revenue Operating System. We've just built our IROS. Our IROS is our Intelligent Energy Revenue Operating System built across ensuring that energy operators, facility managers, industrial leaders can monitor, can measure, can view, can collect, can analyze, can optimize every aspect of their energy operation from one intelligent platform. So instead of managing energy across different spreadsheets, vendors, disconnected system for us, we are providing this integrated system that can help manage it. For example, we are building one of the largest data that can give you insights on when power is available in a locality or not. Currently, we have over 1,000 endpoints or locations that we can tell you that there is power in Shomolu for 1 hour, 7 minutes, and the power went off at this point. So for us, that is where we stand. Now we have a couple of solutions. For today, I just want to speak. Yes, maybe after Dr. Ife speak, we can then maybe share some of our products with, we'll share definitely some of our products. We have what we call the prepaid,
Mm.
dual smart prepaid metering system. And many estates today operate both on grid and generator. So this dual meter is something that would help resolve disputes and help curb revenue leakage. Our dual meter automatically detects whether power comes from the grid or from generator and applies the correct tariff instantly. So the case of this tariff is too high. Oh, this will move from 600 to 1,400. Iran war is making this up and the residents are complaining. What you just need to stop these issues where you are is the dual metering system. So we have that and we'll share that more details about that. We have also what we call the Energy 360 monitoring platform. And when we say Energy 360, when you say 360, That is complete. And what does this Energy 360 do? Imagine opening your laptop or phone and immediately you are seeing your power status. How many hours your generator ran for yesterday? How many hours it is running today? How many hours grid is available? Imagine opening your laptop and you can tell today your bill you'll be expecting from the grid before they bring their bill and you can reconcile. Imagine opening your laptop, you can see the diesel level, you can see the energy consumption, you can see the revenue collected, you can see the energy generated versus the energy used, energy supply versus energy demand, and you can see the difference. You can see your technical losses, you can see your collection efficiency in real time. So that is what Energy 360 does for you. Instead of waiting for complaints, facility managers will become more proactive. They will identify problems before the resident even notice them. And we're integrating artificial intelligence to this, you know, to give predictive, to give you where your losses are, to give you if you are sustainable, right? And as we know, most of the issues that face many businesses today revolve around power, revolve around power. With our AI integrated into the Energy 360, it will also give you suggestion when you need to integrate renewable energy, how much load you need to integrate in renewable energy, and things like that. It sends you daily email of status reports and other things. The second we also have is what we call the revenue, the third is revenue assurance. Sorry, can you hear?
Okay, guys.
Okay, sorry. So I was talking about the revenue assurance because some of the losses that we have, right, in is not just technical. There are meters that bypass inaccurate billing and delayed collection. So we have that revenue assurance as the third solution that we offer to facilities. The fourth is the digital payment, right? So we have a mobile app that helps to collect. Residents can purchase for credit, they can pay for service charge, they can pay community bills, they can put reports, you can send announcements and things like that. So facility managers will spend less time chasing payment and other things. We have what we also have like the operational intelligence. So our platform doesn't just, like I said, display the numbers. We are telling you insights. Which generator is consuming excessive diesel based on the nameplate and the load versus its consumption, right? Which area is costing you a lot of loss? So it's not just more on displaying you the numbers, we're giving you that intelligence. And across Africa, I've always said that, the problem we have is not generating of power. The problem we have in Africa is not generation of power. The problem we have is more on ensuring that this power that is being generated is efficiently collected. Give a case study of Nigeria, for example. Yes, we know that we are short in terms of what our demand is on power. We generate a lot. Nigeria generates a lot of power. Generation is not the problem of Nigeria. We have a lot of gas plants. We have even factories, industries that generate so much power. For example, Lagos alone, the industries that we have generate power enough to power the whole of the island. So power, generation of power is not the problem. Yes, somebody said management. Yes, management of the power, collection of the power, right? How collection will be sustained. Is the operation, can the operation be monitored? Can revenue be protected? Can my operating expenses be recovered? Right? So if these are not done properly, then the investment would fail. The investment will fail. We have a lot of mini grid projects that is not sustainable. That is not sustainable. That is failing in Africa. So we have even a lot of, the Bible, me, I'm a Christian, they say that to who much is given, much is expected. And if you cannot manage what is small, you can't get what is big. That give me the example of the talent. When God gave people different talents, and then somebody, one of those that received a very small talent, went to hid that small talent and bury it. And God took what he gave him and gave to the person that have more. And thinking about that, it just tells me about how we deal with Africa, even as Africans. The small that we have, can we even manage it? Are we even managing it well? Instead of talking about generating 10,000, 20,000 and things like that. So even if we generate that, can it be collected? So the same thing is also affecting the FM industry, especially when it comes to power. Because power is one of the things that can make and break the FM industry. I've been in several meetings and I see them quarreling. Most of their quarrels, 70% is on power, right? So the facility manager of tomorrow is not the one that supervises the maintenance team only. Is the one that leads with insights. Is the one that makes decisions with live data. Is the one that predicts failure instead of reacting to them. Is the one that will reduce operating costs through intelligence. Is the one that would become a trusted advisor to the property managers because they can show exactly what is happening. One of the issues we have with facility managers in Nigeria, especially, is because of transparency. I'll say it. Facility managers are not transparent enough. And that is one of the issues that that happens between facility managers and property owners or residents. Transparency, right? So, so, so just to conclude what I'm saying, our impact. So today, Hybotech support over 25,000 users across estates, commercial facility, institution, and distributed energy projects. Our platform manages approximately 350 megawatt of energy infrastructure. Every month, we process hundreds of thousands of dollars in energy transactions. But what excites me is not just about the number. What me is knowing that every facility manager will work with will sleep because they will start having visibility. And when you have visibility, you have confidence. And confidence will create a better decision. And better decision will create a sustainable facility. So let me leave you with a thought, right? For you to think about today. Is your building becoming smarter? Is energy becoming more easier for you to manage? Are residents seeing transparency in terms of how you deliver energy and power to them? So these are questions that you need to answer, right? And for us in Ibotech, we will be ready to assist you and help you in answering some of these questions. So I would leave the floor open either to Dr. Ife or to us, the participants. If you have questions regarding energy, you have challenges either in your industry, where you work, in your facility, or not just in energy, other things that you think data or insight can assist. I want to hear from us and answer some of the questions that we have. Thank you very much. My name is Estienne Ability, and I'm the CEO of Ibotech. Thank you very much, Dr. Ife, for the time. Thank you very much for giving us this and training us. So let's hear from us. I want to hear from us. Do we have questions, challenges? Do well to raise your hand. Okay, I'm seeing, do we have questions, challenges in our facility? Or you have a friend? Let's hear from us. Or you have comments? Yes. You want to speak? Emeka, do you want to speak? No. Okay, I have a
Yes, good
lotta.
morning.
Okay, good morning.
Good
Who is
morning.
speaking?
I've been calling engineer is an ability. Thank you very much for the insight.
Thank
Um,
you.
the costs and the gathering of able men and women in this few weeks have been very insightful. But particularly based on of the things you have mentioned, the theft on accountability and is actually a step ahead for the informed set of people is the proactiveness of what the technology has shifted us to. And the more and the area we move to those areas because houses are built now, buildings are built, structures are built, infrastructures are built, and they are becoming smarter than even human beings.
Yes.
So human being must help himself or herself to measure a par with that. In the
Mm-hmm.
area of predicting, that's
Mm.
where I will take concern. And we're open to various options. We hope they are pocket friendly anyway. For our personal homes, we're not even talking of commercial places.
Mm.
Because in our neighborhood, yes, in our neighborhood, people, you might just be feeling that, okay, my what I'm paying for is not too bad. Some people tell me how much they spend monthly for NEPA, power from the grid, and I just feel something is wrong. We may be
Mm.
paying for other people without knowing. Thank
Mm.
you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your comment. So in terms of predicting, right? I got so good. I have experience. I did mechatronics in school, and I have so much experience when it comes to sensor technology. Currently, Ibotech support industries in gaps. So there's what we call gaps analysis for industries, you know, and also helping them predict failures from pumps. Pumps, we can help predict when the pump will fail. When what's it called? A bearing in the pump will collapse, right? Because they are in terms of wear and tear, wear and tear. The first, the first symptoms of wear and tear is not even the wear, is heat. Then you have heat, it vibrates, and then you start having the tear, right? So, so basically, when we're working with one of the industries, the breweries, we have what we call the vibration sensor. We deploy that. We know when the bushing is wearing out, when the what's it called? The pump impellers are failing, when the bearing is also failing, right? And we can predict and tell you that with the way this machine is operating, it's prone to failure. So thank you, Olota. We're ready to work with you and work with anybody on this call. Thank you. Do we have other questions? I'm seeing Engineer Mayowa. Do you have a question? Is there anybody here that have a question? Please raise up your hand. You'll be called. Do you have questions for us, whether in the energy or in other spaces? Questions? Questions? So while we are thinking of the questions, you can do well to just raise your hand if you have questions for us. Okay, I'm seeing some persons unmuting themselves. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry. The second layer of it, I felt my 10 minutes was over before. And that's the
Okay.
area of security,
Okay.
monitoring cameras, infrared sensors for perimeter fence, and things like I believe they are incorporable with what we provide.
Yeah. So we have what we call the proactive. So because what we've seen, apart from the fact that yes, we have cameras, nobody likes. So camera is more like a um, what's it called? Reactive, right? It's mostly reactive because the action have happened and we want to see how it happened. But in terms of security now, right, there's what we call the proactive. And what we do, for example, you have access control, you have AI models that will build, right? If you are not permitted to go into a region and the camera capture your face and you're not in the database, it sends alert and sends escalation to people and it captures that. So there are things that we have built behind in terms to also improve security. And we're actually also deploying such solutions to the telecoms because they have serious security gaps, to even energy assets, physical energy assets in remote locations. So, yes, that is good to hear. Thank you. Do we have other questions? Other questions? Okay, so I want to ask a quick question. How many persons here have had, if you are managing a facility or you're in a facility, residents complain about their energy bills? Energy bills. How many of us here have been in a situation where residents complain about their energy bills? Yes, Abayomi, Adeshina. Okay. Olota. Yes. Do we have others who have been in a situation? Hmm? Okay, so we have Olota and Abayomi. That's good. Now, if you have ever been accused by your team, they have ever accused you that you are overbilling them, let me see your hands up. That, or I'm being overbilled, that this facility management company is overbilling us. or I'm being overbilled? Hmm? I'm being overbilled. I don't understand how you people are giving me a bill. This meter, this your rate is much. Do we have those in this call that have faced such challenges? Hmm? Okay, yes, someone is saying they abuse and fight the NEPA guys. Yes. So we've had a lot of people, have these kind of challenges, right, of being overbilled. Or you receive a call at 2 a.m. because generator stopped working, right? Yes, a lot of complaint. Sir Johnson Onoche. You receive a call at 2 a.m. Somebody is calling you, generator stopped working, there is no light. Huh? Or you spent hours trying to reconcile diesel expenses, energy bill, and collections. Hmm? If I ask someone today how much of your energy purchase actually becomes revenue collected, how much of your energy purchase became revenue collected? Hmm? As a facility manager, you should know that we are expected to know everything that is happening in our facility. But many times, the only way we know something is wrong is when the residents start calling. For example, there's no power at 2 a.m. The technical guy have slept and we don't know that something is wrong. Or when the residents start calling, some people have said that AI will replace some people, but I don't think it's going to replace facility managers. Instead, it's going to make their work more valuable. It's going to make their world more valuable, more valuable. So do we have questions? This is just for us to have questions. Hmm? We have questions. Questions. Raise up your hand. Okay, so let me ask this other question. Now imagine you wake up in the morning, tomorrow morning at 7. And before you arrive at work, you already know these things. One, generator ran for 6 hours. Has been running from 12 a.m. till when you wake up. Two, diesel consumption used for today is 340 liters. Three, one of your transformers is overloaded. Four, yesterday you were able to collect 700,000. Five, three residents have bypassed their meter. Six, 2 meters were on tamper. Now, the question now is, would your day look different? You woke up in the morning and you know all these things. Would your day look different? That's the question. Would your day look different? You woke up in the morning and you see these things on your phone. Generator is running for 6 hours. Diesel 340 liters use. Transformer is overloaded. How much you collected last night? Three residents have bypassed their meter. 2 meters are on tamper. Would your day look different? I will call names now. Abayomi Emmanuel, let's hear from you. Would your day look different? Hmm? Abayomi Emmanuel, you know all these things. Would your day look different? Okay. Engineer Peter, please go ahead.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
It's a great opportunity being here. Like what you have just said now, that's a smart, you have a smart system, or better still, you have, what do you call it now, um, that you work with. Sure, you understand? I'm trying to look for the word now. But however, yes, your day is going to look different because right now, you are not going to be reacting now. You're not going to start running up and down, know where is losses coming from. You're not going to start start checking loss of revenue. I mean, in terms of power and all that is coming, where it's coming from. Now you have an automated system that has shown you this is what is happening here. This is what is happening at the different points. All you just need to do now is to deploy people that will correct whatever the abnormalities you have on the system. So
Mm,
unlike when you have to start looking for the problem, where's the problem coming from? You spend a lot of time, man hour, you spend money and all those kind of things. And in the process, queries and all that may just be coming up too. And it
mm,
should just look at somebody is not effective. Somebody doesn't understand what he or she is doing. But
mm,
with the smart place, it has been able to show you, indicate where every issues is coming from, what revenue you have made and all that. So of course, it's going to make a whole lot of difference. And you are even going to be happy working in that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much for that. Thank you very much for that. Now, another scenario is imagine two facility managers, both manage estate with 500 homes. One waits for complaints, the other receive alerts before problem occurs. Who do you think resident will trust more? Who do you think resident will trust more? Yes, John said the second one. Hmm. The one that receive alert before complaints come. Yes, got that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so we all agree that the one that receives alert before the problem comes is the one that would uh resident would trust more. So, in today's facility manager are expected to be, and it's a funny one, right? The electrician, the accountant, the security officer, the mental health specialist, the physiologist. In fact, sometimes a marriage counselor. Facility managers are expected to be all this. I've seen the facility one of my friends stays. They have somebody that has colo there. I just imagine how the facility manager will be managing that person. And sometimes you even be a marriage counselor because when they have problems, when two people have problems now, they are shouting, they are quarreling in your facility, making noise. You turn to a marriage counselor. You turn to a marriage counselor. So people are also going through hell, right? They have mental problems, they are stressed. You turn to a mental health specialist because you need to deal with them. You need to be mentally sound to be a facility manager. If not, you start shouting and start losing out. I've had issues where a facility manager started fights, quarreling and shouting. And the customer said, "Ah, you don't shout to your customer." And he said, "No, I'm going to shout." Right? So, and also, resident only remembers the facility manager when something goes wrong. Right? They blame the facility manager for everything. NEPA takes light, they blame facility manager. Right? Uh, what is it called? Their car the leg of the tire of their car burst, they blame everything. The facility manager is being blamed. So, you guys are really, really doing a lot. You guys are really doing a lot. And that is why for us in Ibotech, we felt that it's important that we train and work with facility managers in this room. We train and work with person. Yes, they will say after the service charge, we pay you. Yeah, don't we pay you? Exactly. A lot of times you face those kind of issues a lot, right? So basically, those are some of the challenges that facility managers, face. Can we hear some of the other challenges that you face delivering your work, either as a facility manager or sometimes in industry, they call them utilities. You are into the utility space. Let's hear you. What are some of the challenges you face? Some of the complaints, some of the rants. I want us to rant now. Facility managers or those who manage facilities or work with facilities, or even if you are not a facility manager, you are staying in a facility. What are some of the challenges that you face? Let's hear from you. Let's hear from you. What are some of the challenges that you face? We have Cabera. Okay. Mary, you want to speak? Mary Azaya, you can unmute yourself. Let's hear what are some of the challenges you face as a facility manager. Okay. We have Olarewaju. Let's hear from you. Challenges. Femi Adeoso. Challenges you face as a facility manager. Or we don't have challenges. We have Adeola Okunade. Yes, Abayomi Adesina, you can go ahead. Click the unmute and speak. Challenges you face.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Among many challenges of a facility manager, I'll mention maybe a few, like two. We spoke about power electricity management, which is one of the issues that facility manager face. You are expected to probably perform a miracle to ensure that the cost of electricity is reduced, and most of the time forgetting the fact that it's a two-way side. The occupants of the facility also are supposed to ensure that they manage power in the most effective manner, switching off what they don't have in use at some point. Another one is it might looks like it's not a problem, but it is, which is the security team. Most of the time, the security outlets that recruit for a facility sometimes don't do their background check very well on these guys. Therefore, bringing issues an untrained individual, sometimes a mentally unstable individual, to be the security of a facility. This poses a serious risk for the occupants of that facility. Because of the time, I will only mention two, but we have more than this as challenges that I personally face as a facility manager. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You are managing the facility, you are managing the people, you are managing the people that are even giving the service providers. For example, now a security guy mess up, is the facility manager. A resident mess up, is the facility manager. Thank you very much for that, Abayomi. You have like a mentally unstable person as your security. To also cause issue because the facility manager will be blamed. for it. What are the other challenges that facility manager face? Abayomi also spoke about the resident expecting a miracle for their energy, and there is no miracle, right? Olota, let's hear some of the challenges facility managers face. Some of the challenges you face.
Yes, part of it, I was talking to somebody yesterday that even adults, you have to be doing the job of a school prefect, a class prefect.
Mm,
Like you're managing a boarding house, people use general spaces without
mm,
caring for another person,
mm,
even the toilet, not
mm,
only even the toilet, general spaces. And
mm,
you find out that some of them fear because there's a cleaner, but
mm,
somebody has used that space before you that
mm,
made you be able to use it. Why not
mm,
use it in such a way that the next user will be able to use it? Because if
mm,
somebody before you did what you did, you won't
mm,
have been able to use the space. So
mm,
also in the area of wastage,
mm,
people switch on ACs and they just close and leave it on. They don't
mm,
care. Even when you talk to them, you still find them do the same. And these are
mm,
people that even light. And these are people that when you get to their house, you think there's no light,
mm,
but there's light because they are trying to manage power.
mm,
But once it's a public space, it's government thing, is to
mm,
be used and to be useless. So I think our people's attitude too. But I came to a result every time I post something. I tell people that we might have to rush through further. And if it brings enmity, I don't care. As long
mm,
as we protect the sanity of others, protect the right of others, and
mm.
it's a collective responsibility. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for that, beautiful comment, Olota. These are some of the challenges that you guys have. I mean, facility managers are really, and I think they don't get enough recognition that you're supposed to have, right? Which is one of the reasons I encourage that we support the local bodies, right? There's an association that is the Association of Facility Management Professionals, which is AFMPN in Nigeria. We support it. We have the IFMA and other bodies. Unlike the energy, in the energy space, is very, very structured, right? We will have a minister, for energy, right? But we don't have a minister for facility management. Of course, we have the Minister of Interior, um, which is supposed to manage some of all these things. It has also some of it, but it's crossed. It's crossed. We don't have a minister of facility management. We don't have a body, right? We don't have a recognized, right, association. Apart from IFMA, which is also very struggling in the space of Nigeria. So we need to, as facility managers, support these bodies, talk about it, come together, right, and have a vote, because facility manager is very, 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 very important, right? Even the engineers are also facility managers, because you need to maintain those assets. You need to maintain the energy sites. You need to maintain the grid. So you are facility managers, and if they are proper facility managers, we shouldn't be having the collapse, right, frequently. So basically, we need to speak more about the facilities. What we would also do is from time to time have some of us here as guests who come, we speak, we do advocacy, we talk more about the need of having a proper facility management program and also association that will drive, the culture of facility management in Nigeria and Africa. So basically, I don't know, Dr. Ife, you're still here. Once you are just ready, you can come in, jump in, right, for your
Yeah,
comment. Thank
I'm
you.
here. So, uh, I'll be very brief.
Can you hear me?
Very well.
Can you hear me? Hello.
I
Yes,
think
we
your,
can.
your
Okay,
network.
so
Okay, you can speak a bit louder, Dr. Ife. Thank you.
you can hear me now, right? So all right. I'll be very, very brief. As of the meeting of this training is Hypotech partner with House Properties. I think I've mentioned what we do. We're a real estate firm, a facility management company. We offer facility management services, hard and soft services. I've mentioned some of that: generator servicing, cleaning, laundry, not laundry, sorry, cleaning. I wanted to say gardening, um, cleaning service, fumigation. Just mention the service, fire extinguisher service. Offer training. We also manage site. If you want us to manage your building, we'll do inspection. We'll come, we'll do inspection and stuff like that. In terms of real estate, we can help you manage your property, take your rent, get people into your house, sell your house, you know. So all that has to do, we develop also, we have projects that we are building. So if you want to buy, I don't want to limit anybody on this platform, but if you know someone that wants to get an apartment, Banana Island, Ikoyi, whether buy, lease, you can reach out to us. We can also help you to do that. We can also help you broker deals. Maybe you want to do JV. You have land, you're looking for someone that will partner with you and reach out to us. So basically, what has to do with the FM? I know my passion is training. I want us to train your guys, not only facility management training, customer service, leadership training, strategy training, ops and maintenance training, technical trainings like plumbing, electrical, HVAC, right? Safety training, you guys can reach out to us, HSC training, quality training. Also, if you want to do your ISO, you can reach out to us. We have contact, stuff like that. So basically, that's what we stand for. That's why we're partnering with Ivotech. We are like the ad guy, they are the soft guy. They run the behind the scene, their softwares, energy services, which is out of some of our scope. If you call us, we call them. That's how we work. And if you call them for FM service, they call us. So we're kind of working together on that project. I think that's a brief from us. There's no slide. Like I said, it takes a lot of sacrifice to leave all I'm doing to follow through on this training. And I hope I've been able to impact you guys. I hope you guys have learned one or two things. A beautiful time, lovely time. I downloaded music to play, but if I have time, my network is good. We'll have time to do it. We have all the old Nigerian music. I have that for you. Anyway, like I said, my goal is to impact people, train over 500 people in a year in facility management. And you guys have been part of that goal, and I'm happy to do more. Reach out to me, I'll do that. So thank you guys. I think I will hand it over to, if there are questions, ask. I'm going to give you feedback. If you have any questions, let me know. You know my handle. You can follow me on LinkedIn. You can send us email, houseproperties@gmail.com. So connect with us on LinkedIn, connect to the organizer if you need anything. Always do better, right? All right, guys. Been a lovely time sharing this platform with you guys. I think I'll hand over to, apologies, guys. This is the first time I'm moving out of my house in the last 6 weeks to do one or two things. We need to make the money. All right, over to you, SN.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Ife, for your support all through the program. So, guys, we'll be having more to come on this program. So do we still have questions for me or for Dr. Ife? Let me have Blessing Abuku. Blessing, do you have questions, challenges? Your FM, Johnny. We have Chidima Itodo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the names well. Chidima, can we hear from you? What are the challenges? Okay. We have Chukuma John Aniye. We have Emeka Iyekwezu. We have Fredito. We have Abafan Abari. We have Isaac Ogungbayibi. Yes, Dito Johnson. Unmute yourself. We have Jibrin Mohammed. Unmute yourself, John. Johnson.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Good afternoon, everyone in the building. I want to appreciate you for this knowledge that you have impacted in us. Really appreciate you for your time you have done to ensure that we learn all these things. From my own, I think mine is just like contribution and observation based on what we have learned on facility management so far. My major concern is on energy conservation. You know, one of the challenges that most organizations face today is energy conservation from the workers or the employees in the facility. So you see, energy conservation, there's always a problem with energy conservation when machine or any equipment is not in use. There is need for organizations today is that people don't know how to manage energy. When equipment is running or not in use, these things have to be shut down. And I learned through the training that we have gone through so far on how to manage energy, how to conserve energy. So I want to encourage other participants on the platform on how to manage energy conservation, that if any equipment is not in use or light in offices, if they are not in use, all those things should be put. This also help in managing energy and managing costs. So this is the little observation I have to share and also from what I have learned during this training so far. Thank you very much, Dr. Ife, and all coordinators.
Johnson, thank you for those words. Very good. Engineer Mayowa Taiwo, do you want to speak? Engineer Mayowa Taiwo, you're muted. You're muted, Johnson. Thank you for those words. We have Malikem Basi, Mary Azaya, Matheson Wede, Mayaki Musa, calling us so that we can Olufemi Akande, Olusegun Ajayi, Samsung SM, Seun Olarewaju, SO, Sulaimon Shoge, Van Defan Victor. All right, so it's a good one hearing from all of us and having us join. We'll provide further updates by the group on our next sessions and more practicals we will need to do together. Thank you very, very much. Peace. I don't know if you have some comment or further update for the people here. Thank you. Peace, are you here? Hmm?
Thank you so much, Mr. Ability. Thank you also, Dr. Ife. Thank you for sharing such vast knowledge and solutions that are on ground for facilities when it comes to their energy, and also in the aspect of knowing their consumption and what will also help them to manage their facility. Basically, most of us have been quiet today. I guess we are in a busy environment where we are not able to talk, but then the chat room is available for you to use and just drop your messages. But it's all right. So basically, okay, Dr. Ife brought to my knowledge that there's going to be an exam that will be set, and that exam will determine if you're going to get the FMT Core 1 certificate. So please, if you are in the WhatsApp group, please do not leave. That's where information will be sent out. The link to the exam questions, and also the link to where you download your certificate. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. And like it has been said, if you are interested in partnering with Ivotech or House Properties, you can reach out via email, or you can send a direct message and we are open to answer you. Right. And also, if you have any facility that you know that this product that have been stated today, it would be good for that facility to have it so that, they can be able to manage a lot of things. Because, when Mr. ACN was asking if you have been in a situation where you were told that the bill that you're setting is too high, I noticed that a lot of people gave reactions. So, there are solutions that are in place that can help you resolve those issues, because we understand how very demeaning those kind of things are. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for joining facility management training. This is not the end of the training, I must say. Other training are coming up. Ibotech is also, organizing other trainings like the one of energy management, which the cohort 1 just came to a close last month, and the cohort 2 will be starting next month, August on the 12th. So to have more information, you can follow us on all our social media platforms: LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you. Dr. Ife, we can't hear the audio. We can't hear the audio to the song. All right, everyone. Network is very horrible, so like you might not be able to hear the music for today. So have a good one, guys. Remember not to leave the WhatsApp group because that's where further information will be sent in. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys. Bye, everyone. We appreciate each and every one of you, I must say. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys have been so amazing. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Dr. Ife. We appreciate you. Oh, someone is asking for attendance list. So I have the attendance list with me. Like I said, I'm really very down also. I will not call it. So just don't worry. I have the attendance list. Thank you. Thank you, Mr.
Now,
Olusegun. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye.